Hey everybody, what is today? Today is Thursday. Yeah, we've had a couple hot ones. You can see now we got clouds moving in. Tropical storm Bud, I think it was, pushed up our temperatures up to the mid 90s. And I know, Todd, that's not hot for you out there in Arizona, but here it is, and it just knocks me dead. But now we're getting humidity, and we're supposed to cool off the next few days, so that's good news. So anyway, haven't done an update in about a week, so I'm going to do a quick little run-through update here. Got the banana tree planted. It's happy. Planted corn that was seeded inside. Not so happy. I had a couple just clamp off here and keel over today. So I'm going to have to seed some more. Here, these ones just kind of flopped over. So it's just too hot for them. Maybe I should keep them inside for a couple more days. And then over here, I'm gonna turn this on tomorrow because it's supposed to be cooler tomorrow. And tomorrow evening, I'm gonna turn this on and put some butter crunch seedlings in there. I gotta spray for bugs over here. These guys are getting attacked. But you can see here we got footprints. Got critters. There's a little paw print there. I haven't seen any evidence of them eating anything yet, but what I did see is in here was a big dent. It's like they dug this up to get to the water, I'm assuming. So, gonna have to do something about that. I don't know what yet. I'm pretty sure it's a couple skunks that I saw the other night in our front yard hanging out here. So, yeah, I gotta spray these for bugs. They're getting attacked. This is a sucker that I planted in here. How come it's got no... Oh, I think I just put this in here. He's got no roots yet. I'll have to show you the other one that I had over here. It rooted, and I have a little clip that I'll play towards the end to show you the roots for that thing, but I got it moved in over there somewhere. Anyway, the zucchini plant in here is happy. Once I got this bed operating again, because it wasn't, I don't know if it was the drain line down here, wasn't parallel. I got some bees, you can see a bee here, that are really loving the moisture. I try to top off this with some more hydroton so they can't get to down there. So I really don't want them hanging around except for to do their stuff and leave. Anyway, once I got this bed working, filling and draining, shards taken off, watermelon starting to really get green again and go. So those are good signs. I'm taking this guy out, I think. I don't know what his problem is. So let's go over to the other side. Check things out. I see I have a problem over there still I have to fix. I'm cleaning this one out. I already pulled a couple heads out today. I'm gonna pull out the other heads tomorrow, shut this bed down and get it cleaned up. You know, so once those two get going, these beds will basically get recycled. Like this one, I need to redo the boards with the beams, the steel beams across it. They don't sink in like that. So same thing here. This thing's gonna start getting hacked down and cleaned up. Strawberries have slowed down production. I see I got a couple down there that are doing real well. But I'm getting, and this end is doing great. This end, not so well. I've been looking up, pulling the roots, trying to see if one's blocking the water, because it is definitely higher on that end than it is over here. This end is just above the drain. So I'm getting a lot of red leaves I need to clip off. I might put the riser in there to raise this up water-wise. They seem to we're doing better when it was more of a DWC. So I will do that. Got some weeds in here. These are the carrots. I haven't pulled any carrot out to see how they're doing yet. He got kind of a little pulled, but we'll see. A little while. They're just getting really overshadowed. I probably should have did carrots over there, away from this kale. This kale needs to get cut back as well. And the basil celery. This is a taro root I found out. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. I'm not into taro root, but I might just plant it for a decoration plant. I need to get it planted because it's starting to root. I pulled it out. Same thing happened with the banana tree that was here. It started rooting in the bed. There's our trees. Our trees are doing much better since I took them out of the wicking beds. And you can see the pipe sticking out there. That pipe I ran to provide them with water off a moisture sensor. The bell peppers, they keep growing, but they're not ripening yet because these are supposed to be yellow. These are supposed to be red. Cucumbers, I harvested this one today and put some on a sandwich, and it was delicious. It was great. So got some more coming in, and I'm not sure what deficiency I'm having here. I'm gonna have to cut these leaves off, or if it's a disease or something. I did do some seaweed last week, and I did some Epsom salt today. So, and I did iron last week as well. So I'm gonna go through and clip all the dead leaves off and see if I'll bring the rest back. Wife went ahead and it looks like she harvested most of the peas here, and it's starting to die down a little bit. So I might get the rest of the peas off, and I might, no peas in there. I might empty this out and put something else in. And this is the sucker that I had in there, and I'll show you the clip at the end of this clip where I pulled it out of the DWC, and it had 3 feet of roots on it, and that's from a sucker plant, or a sucker tomato. So, and here's my little, well, first the zucchini, that one's coming in, and I'm just not getting the mixture of male female. You know, one day I'm getting male, the next time I'm getting females. And here's the problem I'm having, and this is why my top off water, I can't turn this with one hand, so I'm just going to put it in here for now. I need to let this drain out, and I need to pull this out and get the roots out because it starts overflowing, just like the tomatoes were. Broccoli and cauliflower still haven't started setting yet. I don't see anything setting yet on either. I think this is the broccoli. That kind of looks like broccoli to me, but it hasn't quite set yet. And then tomatoes, like I said, this one, these get a little bit more riper. I should check. Yeah, he's getting water. When these get a little more riper, this plant's going and getting replaced with a beefsteak. This one, I'll probably keep around a bit longer. It's doing all right. Just trim off some of the dying leaves. Beefsteak, we got quite a few on there. They just need to ripen up. And I checked him earlier. He's getting water. Starting to slow down. One of these had a clog line. Oh, get over here. Stay over there. I gotta try to shut this off. I'm gonna put you down for a second. There, shut off the line. I don't want to waste water because my top off tank's down to 10 inches, so I'm filling it up right now with hose water. Still gonna let him go. I just don't know yet. That was brand new. Tomatoes, lots of tomatoes on the I don't know what you call them, yellow or orange pear-shaped ones. Everyone loves. I like them. We got lots of tomatoes, and they're growing up over the top there and over here. Looks like kind of like air rooted up here. I don't know. I might try to see if I can get them to grow along here. We'll see. Well, let's go over see the fishies. I got 15 new bluegill put in here. They didn't have any tilapia. Tilapia are coming in on Friday. But I don't think I'm going to make the drive to pick them up. It's like a 40-minute drive. So I went, let's see, I went Tuesday and grabbed 15 new bluegill. I like that one. It looks cool. Unless he's picking on everybody, and so far so good. And then over here, I picked up a few more koi as well while I was up there. Got ants on my tank here. They're all, it's about feeding time. So they're all anxious to be fed. And some tank is still flowing well. And as I mentioned earlier, I'm topping off one of the tanks now. I shut off the valve. I was down to 10 inches. So I'm filling that one up. I gotta put an air stone in it. And I'm gonna get a piece of cardboard, put a piece of cardboard here because you can see I'm getting a bit of algae there. Because we're almost at the highest point in the summer here of the sun, and the sun's, if you look where we are here, the sun is a little bit over this way, so it's getting direct light now in there. So I'm gonna put a piece of cardboard across that. That way I can still lift it up and see visually the level it's at, even though I have it digitally with our sensor here. And speaking of which, it's been sitting here for well over 30 days now. And I guess I could pick it up and see if I can get over here. Squeeze over here. And I don't see any real corrosion or anything. So that's a good sign. I just kind of threw this thing over the top to keep direct moisture over it, off of it. And it's still working. That's what told me I was down to 10 inches here and I needed to fill it up. So I'm filling it up. I'll throw the air stone in and let it sit for a couple days and get the chlorine out. And then I'll release it into the other tanks. What I might do is actually close off. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. No. Anyway, that's it for the update. Overall, I just have some issues I got to do. Like, it got so hot in here that my hot glue came off. So I have to re-glue that. I'm probably going to do that maybe tomorrow. And while I do it, I'll take it in and replace the humidity sensor as well. And, yeah, so yeah, I have a few problems I still have to work out. That's what aquaponics is. You're always working something out, fixing something. But overall, I'm not sitting here on my knees weeding things out. I can just walk by, and if I see something growing that isn't, just yank it out. Is it getting more water? Yeah, it's getting plenty of water. So I'm happy. We're eating out of this. Like I said, we're eating the cucumbers, we're eating the tomatoes, we're eating the lettuce and the kale and the strawberries. So, and hopefully soon we'll have some celery and chard. And later in the summer, some watermelon. And hopefully some corn. If I can get them to stay. I'm going to seed some tonight or tomorrow to replace the ones that are dying out. So, that's it. Hope you, excuse me. Hope you guys have a good week. And happy gardening. Have fun with all your projects. And I will talk to you guys later. See ya. And we started the video with a chance going overhead, but wanted to show you guys. This is a tomato sucker that I've put in here to get it to root, and you can see it's growing pretty well there. And I decided it's flopping over in here. It's got no support, so I was gonna move it over to a bucket I had over there that was empty. And let me show you the roots that are on the sucker. And this is a DWC bed. So it's just water flowing in there. Sorry. And keep going, keep going. These are the roots of this little tomato sucker. That's a good 3 feet or so of roots. Anyway, I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna need both hands to do it. But where is it? I got this bucket over here. I might pick it up and move it to over here before I plant them in there. And it's one of the cherry type tomatoes. I'm not sure which one. I need to mark these things. I keep saying that. Anyway, I'm gonna lay it down and put the phone down and get that planted.